Bueno, vamos a seguir hablando del futuro del sector del libro. Vamos a tener una mirada europea. Los codirectores del Fórum Edita tenían mucho interés en trasladaros el importante informe presentado en el Parlamento Europeo para apoyar al sector del libro en Europa durante los próximos años. Es una propuesta que defiende medidas concretas para temas como la importancia social del acceso a los libros, el fomento de la circulación del libro europeo, conseguir que la lectura integre a los colectivos con capacidades limitadas o el apoyo con medidas concretas para el fortalecimiento de la industria del libro, la modernización digital y la sostenibilidad ecológica. Para contarnos estas cosas, contamos con el eurodiputado Tomasz Frankowski, que es el redactor de este importante informe del Parlamento Europeo. Tomasz Frankowski, él forma parte de la Comisión de Cultura y Educación del Parlamento Europeo, es miembro del Grupo de Amistad de Creadores Culturales y ha sido nombrado ponente por parte de este Parlamento Europeo para elaborar este informe. Quiero decirles que Frankowski, él también es copresidente del Grupo de Deportes en el Parlamento Europeo porque antes de ser eurodiputado fue futbolista, fue internacional con la selección de Polonia e incluso jugó en la Liga Española. Frankowski, que es una persona hiperocupada con un montón de frentes abiertos, no podía estar aquí en estas fechas. Nos costó mucho echarle el lazo, lo pescamos prácticamente entre los pasillos de Bruselas y conseguimos grabar con él esta entrevista muy breve que podremos ver a continuación. Son menos de 15 minutos, es muy breve, pero vale la pena que escuchemos a Frankowski con este plan para fomentar el libro en Europa. Member of the European Parliament, MEP, Mr. Tomasz Frankowski, welcome to Forum Edita.
Hola a todos.
Hola, we are very pleased with your presence. Your report for the future of the book is full of proposals and ideas. Let's talk about translations. You explain the need to support translations on languages different than English. Does the European Union need to give greater value to the richness of its linguistic diversity? And even more, what about non-official languages such as Catalan?
Yes, of course. This is also a slogan of the European Parliament, United in Diversity. So for me, it's crucial to support the creation and translation of European books, in particular, but enhancing public funding at both national and European levels, so as to improve the circulation, visibility, and diversity of translated books. In my report on the European book sector, one of the paragraphs calls on the Commission and the Member States to promote the cultural diversity by supporting the translation of books in regional, minority, and lesser used languages. And it applies also to Catalan language.
That's very important for us in Barcelona. Thank you. In the report, you call for a zero VAT tax on books, our IVA in Spain. It could be a dream for the book industry, but it touches the pockets of many governments. Do you think it is possible to achieve it?
Yes, it is possible. With the sixth VAT directive, the European Union adopted a uniform basis for the assessment of goods and services. The member states are accordingly authorized to have reduced VAT rates for supplies, products or services that have a social or cultural purpose. Zero rates are used right now in Belgium, Denmark, Ireland, Finland, Sweden, and the United Kingdom for printed books, booklets. So we invite other member states to do the same.
Okay, that's a good proposal. In this edition of Forum Edita, we have a special focus on the consequences of artificial intelligence in the publishing industry. In your report, you explain the need to support innovation projects, and you make a special reference to the transparency of artificial intelligence.
Is it urgent to legislate in this sense?
Yes, it is. In the European Parliament, we have worked for the last months on the AI Acts. As part of its digital strategy, the EU wants to regulate artificial intelligence to ensure better conditions for the development and use of this innovative technology. So Parliament's priority is to make sure that AI systems used in the EU are safe, transparent, traceable, non-discriminatory, and environmentally friendly. So AI systems should be overseen by people rather than by automation to prevent harmful outcome. European book sector, like other sectors, is being impacted by technological developments and is undergoing a significant transformation due to AI. I consider that intelligence artificial can have positive effects on the sector, but it also presents risk. Notably, this applies in particular to a lack of transparency about what has been included in AI training data set and where it has been collected.
This is a subject we are going to talk a lot in the next years, you can be sure. In the report, you call for interoperability of ebooks in every devices and in any format. Do you think this is an important challenge?
Yes, it is feasible and we can change it via Digital Market Act. Some ebook formats and e-reading devices are not interoperable today due to the existence of vulnerable and non-interoperable models. These products have been developed by a few dominant market players to trap consumers in their ecosystem and services, causing them confusion and frustration. I believe this practice is equally harmful for fair competition. In my report, we call for the interoperability of ebooks and reading devices and its inclusion in the scope of the Digital Market Act, DMA, as soon as possible.
It's very interesting for us in the report. You propose to the Commission to create a label for independent bookshops in the European Union. What's the importance of bookshops for Europe?
In my opinion, yes, independent bookshops are cornerstones of local communities that offer a different yet customer experience and often support emerging and local authors. That is why we propose to create a label showcasing independent bookshops in the EU, which promote European books and give them visibility. This would help leveling the playing fields against certain dominant market players. We have many very nice and real bookshops in whole European Union, and we need to promote them that they don't disappear. For me, they are places when you can get a real advice and a recommendation.
We in Barcelona, we are very proud of our bookshops, and they are very important for the city. Mm-hmm. Well, the proposals of this report are very important for the book sector. What's the timetable? When could it be adopted?
The report has been adopted this morning by unanimity. Mm-hmm. We have achieved a very good result during negotiations, and I'm really proud that all the political groups have supported this report. Next step is the vote at the plenary session in Strasbourg, probably during the second week of September.
Well, this is good news. Very good news. This is a technical report, but you did not want to forget the human side. You talk about the suffering of books in hostile situations, like in the war in Ukraine, where books have been banned and destroyed. Mr. Frankowski, why do all tyrants hate books? Why?
Yes, that is why in my report, one of these, the first things aggressors in Russia always order in times of war, like in Ukraine, of course, right now, is to burn all books that oppose their ideology. So only an educated society is thus able to use its voice to protect its culture. Getting people to stop reading is the fastest way to lose everything that helps us to move forward as a society. So that is why I stress the importance of the various initiatives to support reading in Ukraine, such as Tailors of Ukraine, which ensure children access to books and supports the protection of Ukrainian culture.
This is important. Please let me tell the audience that you, as well as being cultural experts, also know very well the world of elite sport as an international football player for the Polish national team, and even more, you know Spain. Perhaps it's a surprise for our audience, but you played in 2 football teams here. How do you remember your time in Elche or Tenerife?
So por eso yo vivo 2 años en España y yo puedo hablar en español también. Puedo preguntar en español si prefieres
Muy
esta
bien.
pregunta.
Ah, pues perfecto, perfecto, sería perfecto.
Yo recuerdo muy bien mi etapa en Elche, porque yo juego solamente 4 meses, pero yo marco 8 goles en 12 partidos. So esta una etapa muy buena y por eso yo firmo un contrato con una equipa inglesa, Wolverhampton, poco tiempo después de llegar al Elche. Pero en segunda etapa en Tenerife no está tanto bueno porque yo estuve 10 meses y 8 meses estoy lesionado. Por eso en Tenerife yo me sueño como turista más no jugador del profesional.
Your experience as a football player, perhaps it's important not to manage, we say, talking in football, regatear, no? It's important el regatear, the capacity of this kind of negotiations for these difficult reports?
Yes, of course, we need to be focused. We need to focus on the main points. We have to speak each together, and we have to work as a team. And when I was a soccer player, I played in 11 against 11. So here we have big team, and we have to work together on the same way.
Okay, MEP Tomasz Frankowski, thank you for your time and for your fight in favor of the book industry.
So thank you very much for the invitation, and see you next time. Have a good day.
Thank you. Gracias.
Thank you. Gracias también.